Just lit the fire. Take about 40 minutes to get to the stage where we're ready to cook. So what we want is the heat beads to be all white on top, and then it'll be ready to cook. So I'll just leave that going, and probably about 20 minutes time I'll get the pork ready to put on there. Okay, our fire's nearly ready to cook on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our pork. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it onto these two spikes, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually tie the middle to the pole. That way it won't sag in the middle, and I might actually tie the ends as well. So I'll get that on and then I'll show you what it looks like. So as you can see, our meat is securely attached to that pole. It's got the spikes at the end, and I've tied the middle. So that's ready to go on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make up a marinade, which I'm going to baste onto this as I'm cooking. So basically that's just a bit of Worcestershire sauce, some oil, some salt, and a little bit of soy sauce. And I just mix that up together, and with a basting brush, as it's cooking, I just baste it with it. It helps seal in the juices, and also helps with the when it comes to the crackling with the salt and the oil. So we've got our pork on now. So what I'm going to do is that marinade that I made up, just get it, baste that on. And what I'll do is I'll keep basting that on as it's cooking. Try and get the salt in that into that crackling side. So yeah, once it's done like that, just let that rotate. So what I'm going to do now is also my wood chips that I've had soaking. Fill up the container. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to grab one of those heat beads, move it out from the fire, and I'm going to place that on top of it. So what that'll do is that'll produce smoke when it starts to, and so we'll have a smoke coming off of that, and our pork will just rotate around there. Take around about 2 hours to cook, and then you might need to just leave it crackling side down for the crackle to happen. Okay, so we'll leave that going and we'll come back later and have a look at it. So what I found is that with the heat beads alone, there wasn't enough heat because of the height I've got my rotisserie at. Reason why I've put it at that height is so I can actually put a full pig on there and still have room. So what I've had to do is I've just grabbed some wood, put the wood on there, get that burning. That'll give me the extra heat that I need. If I need to, I can put the grill in as a diffuser to cut the heat down if I need to. So yeah, first time I've used it, so just need to basically get to know it, and then I'll be able to know how to cook on it and what I need to do. So yeah, we'll keep going. Starting to cook now, so we'll see what it comes out like. And you can see now that we've got the extra heat there. The pork is starting to cook really well. We've just put some baked potatoes and some onion in here, and inside I just got some carrots and some beans in a pot inside. So So yeah, they're starting to cook really well now. Just needed that extra heat, which it's got now, which is good. So we'll let that cook and we'll come back and have a look later. So our pork's nearly cooked. Flip this up the right way. Our pork's nearly cooked. So what I'm doing now is just going to crackle up the skin. So I'll stop the rotisserie, skin side down, and what'll happen is that'll the heat will make that crackling all bubble and it'll come out really good. Potatoes and onions, they're done. So just got to go inside and put the carrots and the beans on, and then they'll be done. As you can see, folks, our pork is done. Crackling has come up really good. Just about to take it off. Once I take it off, take it inside, I'll cut it up and I'll put it on a plate and show you when it's done. Spuds come up really good, so do the onions, and the peas, the carrots and the beans are inside, they're cooked as well. So just what you see with the crackling when it comes around. You see it's nice and puffed up. And there you have it, folks. If you can see the colour of the pork, if you could smell this, it's really smoky. The cherry and the apple smell through the meat, and that's the crackle. My wife's eating the crackle, so yeah, she loves it. And the meat is juicy. You can see from with the plate the little bit of juice that's come out after I've cut it. But yeah, just the pictures doesn't give you justice. The smell and the taste of it is really good. Okay, so yeah, thanks for joining me again. I'll see you next week. Stay safe. Yeah, what can we do these days? Everything's locked down again in Victoria. Here's my lovely wife. She's very shy. She doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, see you next week. Bye-bye.